This is a short video that I've borrowed from Teaching Resources for Me. Very, very interesting. This one is about features that present information. So, in the level 1 reading exam, it's about the main points and ideas. Okay, so this is how the question usually looks, and it gives you an example. 2 marks for it. So paragraphs are a feature. What are the other features that you can see? Don't put paragraphs. Okay, so you get this text here, and it's about dinosaur campout. But it's not very exciting, is it? It's got a heading. It's got a heading and a paragraphs, but that's it. It's a bit dull, isn't it? It's a bit boring. So what we do now is make it less boring. Let's have a think. Well, first of all, what about making the heading bigger and bolder? Now about an image of a dinosaur. You can't beat an image of a dinosaur to attract attention. Yes. Boosh. Yeah, looking better already. So you can put those as your answer. How about that? Large, bold heading, image of a dinosaur. There we are, 2 marks. So let's do a bit more. Look for some bold inside the text. And then italics. Moving on, we can put those in your answers. Yeah. Remember, you don't need sentences. Use of bold text, use of italics. Good thing to put use of, though. Don't just put italics and bold text. It sounds a bit boring. Use of is important. But make sure you can see bold text and italics before you put the answer in. Here's another one, all about hamsters, the joy of hamsters. So pause it and have a read if you like, but we can whiz through. Okay, what could you use as your answers from this text? First, look for rhetorical questions. Should my family get a hamster? Did you know that hamsters are nocturnal? Then you can check to see if they've used this direct address. You must be able to provide. You don't like Dale water. You do not need to be rich. If you don't, then you will end up. You must also. So it's saying you, direct address, you or your. There we are, a couple more you can add to your list. There we go, rhetorical question. Direct address to the reader, you or your. Yes. But of course, make sure they're in the text before you use them in your answer. Moving on, here's another new text. But again, I don't think you need to read all of it. No, you need to just get the gist. How many features can you spot that we have already covered? There are a few new ones that we haven't mentioned too. There's a question there, isn't there, as well? That's quite good. Music to your ears. Let's have a look what we looked at. You've got a heading, an image, you've got bold text, you've got italics, rhetorical questions, direct address, and a new one, subheadings. That's those bold ones just above each paragraph, subheadings. And if they're in the text, you'll get your points. Yep, there are even more, which you might find from time to time. Bullet lists, question and answer, statistics, figures and numbers, acronyms or abbreviations. They're not often used, not quite as often, but they might appear, and then they're a good example. Look at this one. What we got in here? You've got a bullet list, you've got question and answer, you've got statistics, figures and numbers, and abbreviations. And it says you can use the logo. I'm not so sure, but yeah, the logo does give you some information. So let's recap the features that are used to present information. Heading, image, bold text, italics, rhetorical questions, direct address, subheadings, bullet lists, question and answer, statistics, acronyms, and logo. How do you make sure you get the question right? Whenever you read anything, ask yourself this question. What features are used to help present information in this text? Every text has at least one or two of the features we've covered, so really you can practice on any written text. By the time you're in the exam room, asking yourself what features are used to present information, getting the right answer should have become second nature. Thank you for that, Teaching Resources. I've just had a little bit of a voiceover. Well done, RJ Evans. And here is some fantastic things used in the fair use.